Hey everyone, Olson with MN.B.R.T. coming at you. Today is June 7th, 2024. I am here. Right behind me is the Pokegama Dam in Grand Rapids, Minnesota, where on a few weeks back, the night of May 25th, the morning of May 26th, two fishermen allegedly had a Bigfoot encounter. They said that they were hearing knocks and whoops and even took a picture of an alleged creature. With that being said, all this kind of happened right over here, wildlife management area. I'm going to head out there and see if anything happens. So right now it's 9:40. They claimed that this activity started about 12:30 in the morning to 1 o'clock is when they seen the creature, somewhere right in that time frame. Okay. I think I'm going to get a little head start and probably give it about another hour or so before I get back in there. Just thought I'd give it to you guys live, give you guys an update, and now it's time to go on Facebook Live. Stay tuned. All right, everyone, thanks for tuning back in. It is now 11:36. For this time of night, it's a campground. Okay, it's a campground that is off to the east, and there are some vehicles here. There's campers off that way, campgrounds that way. There's tents camping back over that way, and then the dam is right behind me, and the wildlife management area is on the opposite side, or the other side of the dam. So FLIR, wood knocker, camera, lights, action. Sure. Wish I had more hands. I'm gonna head down. I don't know. I'm almost kind of curious to see what that is, but I don't want to waste my time, especially now we got the rain coming down. No bueno. All right, guys. There's the trail. Want to go back in there a little ways and do some knocks. Get a wood knock. I am going to be like really surprised because it's raining and yeah. Yep. Usually in the rain, animals are hunkered down. I don't want to get the equipment any more wet. I have nothing to protect the flare or this camera with. I gotta head back. I gotta head back for the sake of the equipment. But stay tuned. Tomorrow's another day. What time is it? I was hoping to be out here longer than this. It's 12:06 a.m. Early morning of June 8th. Weather. Okay, guys. Stay tuned. I'll be back later today. Thank you. All right, Elusive One MN.B.R.T. 2 o'clock on the button. Today is June 8th, 2024. We're at Pokegama Dam here in Grand Rapids, Minnesota. Joining me is Jeremy Olson, you guys.
What's going on, guys?
So, what day was it? May 25th, the night of the 25th, morning of the 26th. Two fishermen were here fishing, and Jeremy awesomely surprised me, and he told me that they were on their way tomorrow, which is today, because from the previous film that's on there that I made yesterday. So the fishermen, who do have parental rights, asked their mom if we can film them, is Roman and Devin. You guys, thanks for joining us and coming out here. I know you told your story already, but what took place, you guys? I mean, what happened? Let's start at the beginning. You guys were obviously out here fishing.
Yeah. I think it was 1. Everything started about 1.
1 o'clock?
I was going to the other side of the bridge.
Yep.
Fish over there.
Sure.
You were still at the dock.
Yeah, I was over the dock.
I felt like something was watching me. I had that feeling, just got feeling. Still wanted to go over there because I still wanted to get a few walleye if I could, but went over there. I had my spotlight just kind of shining. I had that gut feeling, and then Devin.
Yeah, and then I heard the wood knocks. And you shined me and try to warn me something was over there.
And then you said orbs or something.
Or something like that. I seen something back there moving.
So, and I started seeing it after, but it kind of all started down towards you down there first.
So these whoops, could you guys describe the whoops?
That's not how they really went.
Can you guys mimic them?
Devin?
You got it.
Good. There's more tree knocks, so I feel
It
like
was way more tree knocks.
Way more knocks. Now, were they coming from just one area?
Basically, I could
You heard it more times than me.
like over this general area.
So right up here on the shoreline?
No,
Wait, in
back
there.
And you could tell
towards the railroad tracks further,
Probably
or
kind
kind of
of.
farther than that.
farther than the tracks?
Probably.
Okay, so more south then.
Yep.
Gotcha.
I heard it twice, Devin,
I heard it like 8 times.
and now I heard it.
And
Maybe.
you
I
heard it
was
from
over
all the
down
way
there. No, on that dock down there.
down this dock on
Yeah.
there, and you heard it south
That
of you.
direction.
Okay.
And then we heard like 2-3 times.
And you were on the other side of the bank,
I
though.
I wasn't even over there yet. I was still on the bridge.
Oh, okay.
At the current moment.
So you probably didn't hear anything because of the dam.
Water running,
Okay.
absolutely. Versus you being down there and, yeah okay. So between the both of you, you said you heard it twice,
I only heard it twice.
and you were out here by the dam.
I was halfway on the bridge still at that current time.
Okay. And you were on this side,
I was on
the
this
north
side.
side here,
Yeah.
and you heard it coming across from the south side.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear it around the same time?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Basically.
So
second
what I'm
away.
thinking is that I'm kind of wondering, because if you heard it twice, and I'm not judging you in any way, shape, or form.
Echoed too.
Oh yeah, they do echo. They do travel. Absolutely, they do travel. Are you guys sure that it was not a gunshot? Maybe there's some meth head was back there.
No, we haven't seen anybody prior to that, like an hour.
No one was even back there within that hour anyway.
We,
2
yeah,
hours.
plus we were right here, and he said, so we would have seen somebody walk by.
Yeah, because first we were all on this side, then we went all up there, even there was no one.
So when you were on the dam, you heard the 2 knocks. Which side were you closer to?
I was still in the middle, basically.
Still in the middle, and you were all the way over here, but farther down, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. What if I were to be on that dam, right where that water is flowing? I probably would not be able to hear wood knocks personally. Personally, do you think? Because I was here last night and I heard what sounded like knocks while I was just walking that dam itself, and it could have been something hitting those dam doors that are down.
Yeah.
Do you think that could be a possibility?
I still say no.
No?
Too hard.
You would have hit that sucker really hard.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And it still sounded like an echo.
Okay. All right. So, and then you guys seen a light. I mean,
Yeah.
there's. I mean, let's face it, people out here night fishing. Obviously, you two are part of that.
We didn't
No
see
one was out
anybody.
here.
Nobody.
Already down past the dock, even through the woods, already fishing.
And there was nobody in the parking lot. It was just
No one was
you guys getting your fish on, huh? You guys think about making a shirt like that? Fish on. Probably already went out there. So, all right.
Do you,
Go ahead.
Abe, do you
Yes.
have your, I know you use a bat.
Yeah, I got my Squatch stick. I got a few
I
of
wonder
them.
if we should just kind of do a quick
recreation?
experiment and see if,
we
like,
could
if
hear
we
it?
walk past there, somebody standing in the middle and somebody over here.
Right. Yep. I was thinking recreation all the way too.
Okay.
Yep. So,
I can go back to the middle.
with that being said, you guys, we'll be right back.
Yeah.
So Jeremy and Roman are gonna go down there. Jeremy's gonna go in the woods and do some knocks. Roman's gonna be on the bridge or the dam where he was at. Well, me and Devin, we go down to where Devin's spot was, where he heard the 8 knocks. You go fishing down here a lot?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What are you usually catching?
Well, a little bit of everything actually.
Yeah? Smallies, biggies,
Wallies,
wallies.
walleyes,
Yeah.
northern, bluegill, rock bass, all of them.
Oh wow. It's a beautiful day today, man. But you can't wait to wet a line after this.
Oh yeah.
Right? So appreciate you guys meeting up with us. Have you ever had anything like this happen to you prior to this, before this?
I seen some cross the road once. It looked weird.
Yeah.
That's about it. No, nothing like this.
So the docks were obviously right there. Okay. And so who took the picture?
Me.
Okay, so you took it from the dock then?
No, I took it up there.
Did you really?
Yeah. Because it was probably standing right around there, this area right here.
Well, I think it was probably right straight across from us.
No.
No?
Yeah, actually, it wasn't.
It
You can
wasn't.
go over there later and I can show you.
Okay. Okay.
Because where it is, it's like it's a straight cliff down, but there's a little trail that goes down.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was standing right on this point right here on the dock, right?
Sure.
there. That's where I was standing.
Okay. So just right here on the corner.
Yeah.
Hi, we won't touch your leeches? You using leeches or worms? Oh, okay, right on.
Feel kind of empty. I can move for you though.
So now,
Yeah, and what I can see is I was standing right here casting and Roman was right there. And he was almost doing this
Yep.
to tell me to look right there.
it was right there.
Oh yeah, and then I look across and I see stuff moving back and forth and it just went that direction.
What kind of stuff? What kind of like shadow?
Shadow, almost like an eye almost. We think he shined it,
Just
honestly.
gonna do 3 knocks.
But
Ready? Ready? Did you hear anything yet?
Oh.
No, he did 6 knocks.
Huh. I did not hear anything. I mean, it doesn't help though. It is daytime, it's all noise and cars and stuff going by there. Unless, I also was thinking too, unless it could have been closer way over here too.
Okay.
But there is a tree.
But then if it was closer, he would have not been able to hear 2 knocks.
Huh, now it's weird. Because when I heard him, it echoed and it sounded like it was right next to him when I heard it. So. Yeah, we can go over there and look because there was a tree that looked like it had wood in it. It looked like it had been hit.
Something hit with something, yeah, okay.
And there's also trees back there pointed over, flipped over, and it just doesn't look natural. We can go over there and walk.
Yeah, let's head up there.
All right.
Snap the picture.
Yeah.
And why did you snap the picture?
Well, just so we could prove we saw something, you know?
Right. And so you snapped the picture because you were seeing stuff, shadow, and what time was this at?
I can actually look at the picture.
Okay, yeah.
I guess. This was 12:58 a.m.
12:58 a.m.
Yeah.
Wow. On the morning of May 26th. Gotcha. So, in relation to where you were taking the picture, where were you at when you snapped it?
You were way up here.
Well, you were way on the other side.
Because if you look right there where that big concrete thing is,
Yes.
you move just a little bit, where
Yep.
those logs in the water,
Yep.
it was standing right there and we could walk right over there.
It was, okay, I'm sorry, it was standing in the water?
No, it
Oh.
was standing like right in that general area. But
Okay. So that was standing in the general area.
Oh, we couldn't even fish that we wanted because they got the dam open right there. I think that's where, yeah, they're back there now.
Yep, I see them back there.
Down there, but not now.
So you took the picture where?
Right back there.
Oh, I was wondering if we could go to the exact spot.
That was such in the moment though, but I know we have this sign in there, so it was probably like right here.
Okay, in the general
And
facility.
then it's like right there, straight across where I am on point. That's exactly where they are. That's right there. That's where I think I took pictures. It's so hard to remember. We're such in a panic.
Just look in here. The sun doesn't help on it.
Yeah, it's.
All right, let's go join them.
All right.
Oh, they're over there on the point now.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm not going.
Okay. This is where you pretty much saw it right here? Or?
Pretty much. Because what we think is it went down here somehow because this tree was up last night here. And the more we thought about it, it could have been just getting a drink of water. Because it did come down here, we think. But it was so hard to tell.
They're on the way this way.
What do you mean? No.
Get 6 big knocks.
Didn't hear him.
open here. And Roman was saying the dam wasn't fully open.
No, they gotta open now.
Yeah,
So.
but I did find the tree, the 2 trees.
Okay.
So we'll walk down here.
Awesome.
But that's what it looks like in the picture.
On your photo, and that's been blown up. I mean, we can see all the landmarks that give these 2 trees away in that dark spot right there. So I mean, it would make sense that this is the exact location. But what's really odd is where you took the picture at is totally different positioning. So I can't explain that.
I can.
Yeah.
I think it's,
Yeah.
you guys, it's dark out. You're trying to see something that's on the other side of the bank, and you're rushing over, you're not just looking where you're at.
Yeah.
I think that's all it is. Is this,
Excitement.
where was I standing? Ah, crap.
Yeah.
I was over here the first time, so I must have been there the second time too.
That would be the only explainable and logical explanation.
I would say excitement just kind of got you guys, your
Disoriented.
a little different. But like I said, I am really interested in the whoops,
And the knocks.
tree knots.
Yeah.
And then you said there was tree structures.
That's what he thought it wasn't kind of. I would say fully, but that's what he thought.
So if they're the ones that were on Russ's video, I would probably say that's maybe deadfall.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay. Okay. And then the eye shine, where did you see that now?
That man? That sort of you first.
On this trail.
Yeah, that's sort of you first.
And was it on the trail or up in the woods?
Alright, we're a little in the woods.
Okay, so it had a higher.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it could have been something small because it is a higher bank. And makes
No.
it look like it's 10 feet tall because of the distortion from the bottom of the bank to the top of the bank.
Well, so when you did see the eye shine, what were you able to see? What color were they? White, yellowish. And Jeremy's absolutely right. It could have been a small animal. Just having a higher, going up a little bit better, more is going to make it look like it could be a taller creature, if that makes any sense. Now, did you see any outlines around the eye shine?
Kind of. But it's hard to tell.
Not a whole lot, because again, it was dark out. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, we just want to distinguish yay or nay that if it was a Bigfoot or something or not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or something completely different.
Yeah. We don't know, and that's why we need your guys' help.
Yeah.
I mean, this is all native land, so it could have been completely something different.
Yeah.
And there's stories with the native land, you know, of Wendigos and everything
We thought
else.
about that too.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
The Wendigo, the Sabe is what they call it in Ojibwe.
Yeah. And the chipmunk that's running down here right now.
Yeah.
So,
So, well, you guys, in my doing this for 24 years now and interviewing many, many people, I just think you guys may have gotten excited and had maybe Bigfoot on the brain because it was wild over here. I don't think it was a Bigfoot to be, and that, again, you guys could take that with a grain of salt. I mean, I'm no professional, but I've done this many, many times and know a lot of people who have had sightings and stuff as that as well. I just don't think that a Sasquatch was involved here, to be honest with you. That's just my opinion. So, and
couldn't retrieve the whoops or anything?
I would say it's more stomach.
Yeah.
Because I've heard that before. Like a real guttural growl,
That's what kind of was in the stomach.
and then everything goes quiet right afterwards.
That's how it started going to go quiet before.
Yeah.
Everything.
I've heard that before, and I can't explain
It
that.
was like
right, yep.
15, 20 minutes before everything's been quiet. It stopped.
Oh, pretty much that's it.
Oh, yeah.
Do you
So-
hear any coyotes?
Where were the frogs going at that time?
Everything was.
Everything was.
You could hear noise,
You could hear noise. Okay.
Then before everything started
And even the
happening.
river got quiet too.
The old man river shut up, huh? The almighty Mississippi was quiet. Right on.
Yeah, in my opinion too, I don't think you guys had a Bigfoot sighting. I think you guys experienced something else. What it is, I don't know.
Right.
That's not my expertise. Neither is Bigfoot. So it's not my expertise either. But terrain and stuff like that, that is my expertise because that's what I went to school for, is how to lay land and pick out things in the terrain and figure out what they are, objects from a satellite image and from wherever else. So,
Well, I guess with that being said, I want to shake both your guys' hands and say thanks for your time. Romeo, Deb, thank you guys very, very much.
no, Rowan,
Very cool, guys. And, you know, it seems that you guys are out a lot. You guys put yourself out there to go fishing and everything like that. By all means, I mean, we're not here to ridicule you in any way, shape, or form. We want people like you to come forth, and we appreciate you guys coming forth. But if you guys share anything further, I mean, your mom got my card now. You guys know how to get a hold of Jeremy, you guys, and stuff like that.
Sure do.
So yeah. I just want to say thank you guys, and Jeremy, it was fun. Thank you so much for meeting up and doing this together. Finally, right?
No kidding.
Right?
I don't know if you got time after
I do
this.
got time.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to take you to another spot.
All right, sounds like a plan. All right, you guys, that's it. Thanks for tuning in on this episode.
I like that.
Me and Jeremy will be back soon.
Are out in the
Right, you guys, I'm here with Jeremy. He took me to one of a location, an undisclosed location. And Jeremy, what took place here? Unless you don't want to tell me, which is totally fine. But obviously, there had to been some kind of activity here.
So what we're going to have your opinion on this.
Yeah.
And again, what we're doing is we're going to hike back probably about a mile and a half, 2 miles.
Sure.
And we're going to take a look at some tree structures.
All right, excellent. In this beautiful area, the habitat is prime habitat. A lot of shelter, water source. There's food in abundance around here. Just looking at these vegetations already. So, yeah. All right. You know, I think what I'd like to do is do a couple of knocks just to see what happens real quick. I'm gonna head right down here. Looks like a good tree.
It might be tough to hear anything with the wind.
Right.
Yeah, one night we were walking back in here.
We'll be right back, guys. But that's very unlikely too, though.
Yeah. I know I walked around the swamp and I didn't see anything. It was all right in here.
What do you think of that right in front of us?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That's not one of them, but that's
That's
new.
something. Yeah.
So now we look at this.
Yep.
Okay, I understand this one. This one.
Yep. There's a root system right here. Actually, no.
There isn't.
No.
There's a root system on this one.
Yep.
These three new ones.
This one.
That's jammed in there.
Yep. That was jammed in.
These are only three with a root system. These are not.
Yep.
And look, I bet you this was in here too.
That's jammed in there. Yeah.
So that's a new. That's not a new. That's not one from before. And again, could it be coincidence? I don't know. I don't know what to make of tree structures, to be honest with you. Because nature's just funny shit anyway.
But it is in the area where all the
It's
three
exactly
were.
right in the area,
Yeah,
like I said.
yeah.
They were not that far off the trail, and they were all in a line, three of them. And those two little, the two little popples there are new. They're probably from this year, last year.
I agree.
So that's interesting. Like I said, I walked around the swamp because that swamp wasn't that deep last year. And I didn't see anything. And the ones that we have, I mean, I have them on my Facebook page,
Right.
are tall. And I'm wondering if it was that one that was over here that's flowing down. And I got video, and it's just like this. Nothing with a root system.
Right, here with Jeremy Olson, man. We had a great time together today, you know, co-investigating here at the Pokegama Dam is really what it's called, and, you know, with these kids and stuff like that. I mean, we're on the same page as far as it not being a Bigfoot. We believe the kids had some kind of encounter, but if it came to a Sasquatch or something like that, you know, we just don't. We're not on the same page as the kids as it being Bigfoot related, just due to the picture that they took, and you know, it was a pile of brush, basically. Well, Jeremy, what were your thoughts on all that?
So we did a couple reenacting. Took some your squash sticks out.
Yep.
I went out to the railroad tracks that aren't that far from the dam.
No.
The guys couldn't hear them.
No, we couldn't.
Again, we're not disproving anything either with the wood knocks
Right.
or the vocalizations that they heard.
Exactly.
The only thing I do agree is that I don't think they saw Bigfoot. I think they experienced something else.
Something else. What that is, you know, is there's a lot of fauna that's out here.
Yep.
So, I mean, as far as the eye shine, it does incline. It could have been a small mammal or even something like that. Who knows? There's a flying squirrel for all we know that had eye shine or something.
Yeah, but again, I think they did experience something.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that they came forward with us.
Absolutely.
And Russ, you know, they brought Russ in too. I think we all had the kind of the same conclusion. Yeah, they experienced something, but was it Bigfoot related? No, I don't think it was.
No.
And I'm going to encourage those guys to come back out again.
Absolutely.
And keep going out, because they're the eyes and ears of what we can't do. They're out every day.
Yeah.
So,
around this
which is
area
awesome,
too. Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
The other thing then that we did is I took Abe up to the spot undisclosed and ended up finding 2 new tree structures.
Right. Well,
that weren't there prior to that. You know.
No, right. And I found one. He found one, and we're like, okay, we would call them a teepee formation.
Yep.
So,
otherwise, I thought today was a pretty productive day.
I did too, man.
You know,
I did too.
The only drawback was obviously the mosquitoes and the 3 pints of blood I lost.
Yeah, we're going to the emergency room now to get blood infusions.
but besides that, I thought it was great.
It's a little lightheaded.
And again, I just encourage anybody that has stories to come forward with them. Even if it wasn't Bigfoot related,
right?
And you experienced something,
right? You know, but in the kids' favor, they still say that they heard the wood knocks and they heard some whoops too. At that time, they did say that the dam wasn't open up all the way full, as it is right now, which, because it is right now, would muffle sound even more, which could explain us not hearing the 6 wood knocks that Jeremy did make. They said that I think there was only 3 slides open to the dam when they were out.
Yeah, 3.
Right. So that would actually, that sound travel a little bit more further to their ears, maybe even across to the dock that was down there where Devin was at. So that has a lot to do with muffling noise and demuffling noise, if that even is a word or a terminology.
Sure, it is.
I just coined it.
But like, I think we keep coming back to the same thing. It wasn't Bigfoot related. They did hear something, I think.
Right. And what that was could be a misidentification as far as what they heard, possibly. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not them, but you know, I believe that they experienced something.
Yep. I 100% agree.
Had a great time.
So
man.
you too. Yeah. I mean, finally every year.
Yeah.
Finally get out and do something together. You
absolutely.
know? And to many more days to do that.
I look forward to that. Absolutely, you guys. And thanks to you guys for all your love, support, you know, with the Northern Northern Bigfoot Society, and us here at MN.B.R.T, you guys. That being said, we both appreciate your ongoing love, support, and tuning in. Until next time, God bless. Good day.
Thank you.
Squatch on.